Tonight we're going to be doing the shrimp bowl packet thingamajigs that I shared that I got the idea from Southern Mama Drama. So I got my potatoes and my sausage right here, my corn on the cob, and my shrimp. And then now we're going to assemble it and season it all up and get it in the oven. Alright y'all, to start with, you'll cut you off a piece of tin foil, and I just put mine on top of this baking sheet just to keep from making any kind of messes that I may make, because y'all know I'm kind of a messy cook. But anyway, you'll just put your potatoes and your sausage onto your tin foil, and then you'll add in some shrimp, and then you'll add in your corn. I just kind of proportioned mine out to what I think each family member would eat. Then the challenge came because I couldn't remember which one was for which. So you may have to like write initials on yours or something if you're going to do it this way. But anyway, then I added in a little bit of garlic powder and some Old Bay seasoning. And then on top I added a little cube of butter and a little bit of lemon juice. And here's my shrimp bowl full. Once it came out of the oven, it was really, really good, y'all. Alright y'all, so tonight we're going to do pulled pork sandwiches or potatoes, and I have a pork loin right here that I cut into half, and I have been boiling it for about an hour, and it's not all the way done because I'm going to wrap it in some tin foil and put it in the oven and finish baking it the rest of the way. I prefer to use the hand mixer to shred my meat. It's the easiest way that I found, so that's what I'm doing right here, is just shredding up my meat with my hand mixer. And then I'm going to be adding in the barbecue sauces. And y'all, I normally only cook a half of a pork loin for us, but this day I decided to cook the whole thing because I wanted there to be lots of leftovers so that we could have some for lunch the next day. Really, so I wouldn't have to cook, honestly. But anyway, usually I only use a bottle of barbecue sauce, but on this day I wound up using 2 whole bottles of barbecue sauce and a little bit of that tiger sauce. That tiger sauce gives it a little bit of spice, so that's why I added that in there. But anyway, I just didn't want y'all to be like, why is this girl adding all these sauces in there? But that's why, because normally I'm used to only having 1 bottle of barbecue sauce to a half of a pork loin, but being as I cooked so much this time, I had to have a lot more barbecue sauce than normal. Alright y'all, here's my barbecued pulled pork once I got all the barbecue sauces added in. Alright, so the kids had barbecue sandwiches and chips, whichever kind of chips they chose, and I just put a little bit of mayonnaise on the bread and then put the barbecue on there. I had a loaded baked potato with sour cream and cheese on top, and the husband also had a baked potato and 1 sandwich because y'all know he had to have both. Alright y'all, so tonight we're having fried pork chops and just some canned green beans and some macaroni and cheese. I've got 2 here because I have, my brother is here, so I needed 2 because I didn't know if 1 would be enough for everybody. But anyway, for my pork chops, I just season them with whatever kind of seasoning you like. I used shellfish seasoning and garlic powder, and then I just flour them in regular self-rising flour, and then I fry them. And here's something I've already done, and I'll show y'all some in just a minute how I do it. But I just wanted to go ahead and get them in here because I'm trying to hurry and cook supper for everybody. And then for my green beans, the same as I always say, I just open up a can of green beans and put in a little bit of garlic powder. Alright y'all, so I just take my pork chop and dip it into the bowl with the flour and make sure I get the pork chop really good and coated with the flour, and then I put it into my grease, and that's all I do. It's just how my grandma done it, so that's how I do it. I feel like you don't have to make things complicated if there's no need to, because they turn out perfect every time like this, and they're always delicious. If y'all watched my newest grocery haul, then y'all will see on my menu that I was supposed to be cooking chicken this night, but nobody wanted chicken, and we took a vote, and everybody voted on fried pork chops, so Mama's in here cooking everybody a fried pork chop. Alright y'all, here's my plate with my pork chop, and I love them to be crispy like that, and then my box macaroni and my canned green beans. Y'all don't throw no judgment, because we ate out of the can and some box stuff. It was still delicious. My family was fed, and I think that's the most important thing.
Y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave me a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. I would love for you to become part of my YouTube family. Until next time, bye y'all.